What up? Welcome back. This video, it's going to be a bit of a catch up. A few little random bits and pieces to get done. The Emanage is in, it's working. We've finally figured it out. I've turned it up to about 18 psi now. What a difference it makes. What a difference. Unbelievable. 3 psi and it's running about 17.5 psi, so 3 psi makes a massive difference. But I've gotten a package yesterday. I ordered it during the week, so we've got a new, it came from Car Mods, we've got a new AEM wideband kit, so I'm going to fit that in so I'll actually be able to see how good it is running. And I have an extra wideband port, so that'll be sweet. It has a BMW connector on it because this single turbo setup was in a JZ engine BMW at one point in its life. So I just popped that one out. I'll be able to put the AEM one in and we'll get going. Now, some worrying things. I thought I blew second gear out of it. Last Sunday we were out driving around and on the way home I thought I got rod knock. I was like, oh no, but I did only do it in second gear. So I thought, right, I'm about to chip a tooth off second gear because it sounded exactly like rod knock. But I kept going, went home, then started it up, brought Ray for a spin the following evening. Wouldn't do it while the gearbox was cold and stuff. Then when it warmed up, it started getting louder. Again, only in second gear, no other gear. So didn't know what to do. Had to bring it for a drive yesterday to collect me wideband gauge, and it got a hell of a lot worse, and it started knocking in all gears. And even when you were sitting there idling, it was still knocking, but when you put your foot on the clutch, it stops knocking. So I have to take off the inspection plates. I have sneaky suspicion that it could be a flywheel bolt or a clutch bolt after working its way out, but it does not sound good. But I'm happy it's not rod knock. So yeah, I gotta, hold on, I'll find the keys and I'll get it started and you can hear it. Well, you might be able to hear it. Hope you're able to hear that across it. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. So I'm just waiting for Ray to come over with the jack and the jack stands, because I really don't want to drive it any further. I thought it was going to explode yesterday while I was in traffic. It was really bricking it the whole way back, but yeah, so I've already gone pricing up a brand new gearbox, and I kind of still want to get a brand new gearbox because I need to rebuild the synchros and stuff in this one, and I'd prefer a brand new gearbox. So if I can get a brand new one, I'll do that and then rebuild that gearbox and sell it or keep it as a spare, because I do plan on abusing this in the near future. So yeah, that'll be today's video. It's going to be kind of all over the place. We have a few little things to do on Ray's car, sort out the idle and stuff as well. So while I was waiting for Ray to come over with the jack and the jack stands to get her up in the air, I decided to go out fitting my gauge. So she's sitting in there quite nice, and I also decided to go tidying up a bit of wiring, and this is the result at the minute. So yeah, I gotta get back into that. I'll have the soldering iron, bit of solder, and I'll do it properly, because my god, it was in an awful state in there. And I also painted the cover on my boost gauge. Now Ray's gonna start it. I'm gonna stay down here and see, can I hear whether it's in here or here. It's there on the box beside you. So hopefully the banging is up this end and not in this end. Oh yeah, battery's disconnected. Yeah, I think it's in the actual box. I can nearly feel it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran my ear up and down on it and it feels like it's actually in the box.
Shape out.
Yeah. Oh well, so that's ordering a new box for myself, so. I'd like to take it on one more drive just to properly grenade that box, but.
We'll go get a tow rope before we do
Yeah. Oh well.
Stay tuned for a brand new R51
154.
154.
Yeah. Fuck it. Straight to Toyota and order a brand spanker new one. Yeah, I think that's the only way to go now. Oh well, we'll get me white band all installed and everything. It's something to do. And we figure out the idle on that.
Yeah.
So, seeing as we've diagnosed the problems with this, I'm gonna leave this for a few minutes and get myself a nice little oil pressure gauge. Yes, a few minutes. A few minutes meaning a couple of weeks. So yeah, not next week, hopefully the week after I'll be able to order my new box, and there's one in Sydney, so I should have it in a couple of days after that. So now we're going to see if we can sort out this lumpy idle. Although it wasn't too bad today, was it?
No, it has its
moments, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do everything we can to sort it out. It was floating between really rich to normal to back to really rich, then go a bit lean, but tending more so on the rich side, wasn't it?
Lean side.
Lean side.
When it was cold, it was rich as all fuck, and then when it'll heat up, it'll go really, really lean.
So we reckon it's something to do with the idle control, or the something along there. We'll just clean all the sensors and clean everything out, and we'll see how we get on. Right. So there we go. Bit of sunlight now. You'll be able to see. Yeah, she's looking a little bit crusty and lumpy in there. It seems to nearly want to die when it's just blipping. We're going to clean all that out. Ray's going to take off this bit and then pull out in the end here, see if that's after loosening off, and we'll give her a clean up. And she's all back together again now. We cleaned out the map sensor, cleaned out the valve on the bottom, cleaned everything out, took the whole throttle body. Yeah, oh yeah, one in the back down there as well, that's done. Seems to be idling perfect now, so we'll just have to take it for a drive and see. That's how it's meant to go. So, yeah, so bring it for a drive and see.
Bring it for a rip around the block, see what it does.
Existing back on the ground now again. I'll be able to go with all my wiring and all that shit while she's off the road. But, yeah, airflow gauge looks well in there. I want to clean up that mess. So, yeah, she's going to be grounded for a little while. Just getting in the door from work. Just thought I'd finish this video off. I just kind of stopped recording at the weekend. So just to fill in on everything that has happened. I've got all my wiring sorted out. I've got all my gauges there in. They're all plumbed up and working. Well, apart from the O2 sensor for that, because I can't get the old one out. Emanage is all in. Wire from the AFR is ran. I just need to get a little pin on the end of it so I can put it into that other option. But the last day I don't think I finished off talking about the Emanage. We have it all running. We managed to turn up the boost. It's running at, it used to run on max about 14.5 psi. It's now up to 17.5 psi. It makes a good bit of a difference. But yeah, then the gearbox decided to stop working. I think it's the input shaft bearing at the end of one end of the input shaft. That's why it was only doing it a little bit. And then when I took it for the other drive, it imbalanced itself out, and now either end is knackered, I'd say. So I'm gonna get one of them. We sorted Ray's car for the minute. I have to do another little bit of tuning on it before the hill climb. We have another hill climb this weekend, so if you subscribe you'll get to see the update on that. Jack should be out, and there could be a third out on the track for us this weekend, so stay tuned. That video will be out next week, but until then, peace.